Burying loved ones in the backyard is a common practice in many rural communities across Jamaica. For many relatives, it's about being close to their loved ones who've already made the transition and keeping the remains of family members together in one secure location. For others, it's the cheaper way to bury their loved ones, as only a parish council permit is required at a small fee to secure the burial. For many poor families, this is more affordable when compared to paying huge sums for interments in large private cemeteries. Anita Lewis's family buried at least 3 relatives on this hillside in rural St. Andrew.
My granduncle Jeanette, my uncle's wife, my cousin, as my mother.
The first body was laid to rest there over 2 decades ago. At that time, the land was vast and plans were made to make it a family plot. But the years have been hard, and a massive flood some 2 years ago, followed by frequent landslides, have eaten away at the hillside. The view from the busy thoroughfare in Lawrence Tavern is a frightening one. The bottom of the grave perched on the hill is now exposed to passers-by.
We are scared because normally when I'm passing, I don't look up, because when I look up, I can see the casket. And sometimes I can normally see flowers underneath, so because it looks like they put like plastic flowers, so I can see the plastic flowers. And I'm concerned when the soil wash down, because we have a tank right there and we have water down the bottom. So when the soil wash down, we have to drink the water when it's going to, and I don't think it is healthy for our house and the children.
She points out that burying relatives in your backyard may not be the best idea.
Don't think it's a wise thing. Because I mean, my God, man, you have a house here and then you bury somebody there. I mean, where your love, your daughter or your niece or somebody go and put a house when a grave is there. And you pull the door, you see the big grave out there.
However, Anita Lewis points out that her grandparents bought the land with plans to be buried there, and the family will not entertain any suggestion to move them.
And with them I got aunt in a long run, you know. Can't remember the people, them live here years from before my born. Me are 40 years and them live here before my born. Them ask for a place to bury, and it looks so embarrassing and bad for no say the people them live them life, buy them place, have them place, our family place, and we can carry them wherever. That's not nice.
Family members say they've asked the KSAC to intervene by building a retaining wall to prevent further landslide, but no help has come.
So we don't want to wash, don't care if it no wash, them not gonna do nothing. I wanted grave to wash right down our tree dead, block the road, and then we do the solution what I'm supposed to do.
The situation is somewhat similar in the rural community of Umili in northeast St. Catherine. With every drop of rain, the earth beneath these graves gets looser, and relatives become more worried. With at least 3 graves on this family plot, here was supposed to be the final resting place for many loved ones. However, that peaceful rest was recently disturbed.
I don't really know what it happened me in the night. I just wake up and see it down gully there. You know, my friend come wake me up and tell me, sir, and I look up, I just see it down gully.
Seeing that the grave was slipping farther down the slope, several men from the Umili community had to find creative ways to prevent any further movement.
I come and just go down there, just get some cable from up on a hill, you know, and see if we can stop it from go down. So we just tie it and so we can help the situation, you know.
But as more rain threatens the area, this may not last for long. Unlike the relatives of the deceased in Lawrence Tavern, the relatives here say they're willing to move the remains of their loved ones, as the new spots for reburial have already been prepared. But they need help.
They want to move them because them love them old people, so they want to move them before them go down the gully. Them tree there, one in the gully, but I like them tree there for move before them go down gully. And them go down gully, them hard to come up back. So I like parish council to help with do things to move them.
But backyard burials aren't the only issues when zoning the dead. Over the years, many cemeteries have been abandoned. The parish's Abandoned Cemeteries Act makes provision for this. It states that whenever burials in any public cemetery have been discontinued for a period of 20 years, the land may be used for other purposes. This can only be done after consultations have been made. However, not many people know that where they now live or do business was once a cemetery. A few graves with headstones dating back to the mid-19th century is the only sign that a cemetery was once here. It was abandoned decades ago. Commercial and residential complexes now occupy the lands. However, some residents think that should not have happened.
No, because they have respect for the dead, I don't think it should have dismantled, for now, I mean, maybe further on for years on, but for now, I don't think so, because you have a lot of people who in the area of them people who bury over there, it's going to cause a problem.
Other residents say it's all a part of the cycle of life.
No, and then soon tear down this too. After this, I must 20 or 30 years. So for you see them lucky there. Them get a special time. Them out tear down and take it down business place. And I ask you.
And you think there's nothing wrong with that?
No improvement I talk. Man, not dead and gone. You can't blow and run like hell.
Meanwhile, as the clock ticks on the number 5 cemetery in Spanish Town, which was closed several years ago, many residents are already making suggestions about what the land should be used for.
We don't really need it up in them in our town, So we don't really need one complex where people can get more job, Is what I say. Yeah, because right now the dump them over there and not really beauty to it town. You understand what I say? So right now we don't really need that to move from this and put up one better building and more people get job, like even little crab woman I say there, so you can sell little more sitting to complex or over there, so more people go over there. You understand me? So right now we just dying for time come for them do what them do. I'm going to see beauty I town.
With spaces in public cemeteries running out, coupled with the probability of cemetery abandonment and the discouragement of backyard burials, plus the increased fees for private cemeteries, poor Jamaicans may be running out of affordable places to lay their loved ones to rest. For Live at 7, I'm Kaneal Gayle.